friends. I thought I would get started right away since I've been so late doing our daily reading. Today we're working with the Psychic Tarot, and as you can see, I've got incense going here, so just in case you're wondering, no, there's no ghosts floating around. My house has been big time saged. Okay, I'm going to take this cord down so I can stop wiggling it. Okay, so as you see here, we see a woman stepping forward. She's got her staff in her hand. The door is closed behind her. The number is 0, new beginnings. Now, what's interesting to me, there's a walkway on I think it's in Arizona somewhere, and there's one in China. No, it's in China, sorry. I wish it was in Arizona. And it's this, you walk out on this platform way out over the canyon, and it's really, really scary. I think there is one, actually. Maybe there is one in Arizona, too, or in Utah. But it's all glass, and it's freaking scary. Sometimes people have panic attacks when they go out on it. But I'm noticing her walking out, and she's up in stars, right? And you can see the clouds and the world below her. I feel like it's kind of like that. And also remember, we were spoken to about how we were going to be challenged to the very core, to the very end, and having to stand our ground, remember? And the woman had the staff in her hand. This could represent a man or a woman. So here she is. She's going out, and she has closed that door behind her, whatever it was. The brick wall, it's the past. Karmic ties closed. And I said, you know, I've done that recently, and that door needed to be nailed shut. And this is a brick wall. There's nothing coming through. This is over. And now she's moving forward. And it's like a leap of faith, because look at her feet. I mean, she's literally walking on air. But she's got her staff. She's got her satchel, which probably have her sacred crystals or whatever tools that she needs to carry forward with her. And that's what they're talking about. Every new beginning, you know, has the first step. And the first step is usually the most difficult, right? So that's what this message is speaking about, that it's time to take a brave step forward, a leap of faith possibly, and be prepared like she is. She's got her satchel, she's got her spear, her staff, her walking staff, whatever it might be for you. And you have to understand that this is quite exciting, because there's a new adventure that's awaiting. There's an interchange that's been happening, absolutely, because as we said, we've let go of the karmic past, right? And we have nailed that door shut, bricked it shut, and we're moving forward. So right now, important choices are being needed to be made, and they need to be made carefully. So you need to think about them carefully before you proceed. Wisdom, thought, and care all needs to go into this. The universe and your own soul is moving you forward, and clearly it can be scary, because look at that. She's standing on air, right? When you're faced with a new adventure or a new direction, or doing something you haven't done before, it definitely calls upon you to dig down deep and call upon your strength and your courage and your inner conviction, your inner belief as you take that leap of faith into the unknown. So they're asking you not to be alarmed, or even if you feel a little bit confused, right? Don't worry about it. Spirit's got your back. Most people have nervousness when it comes to change. But you need to understand that you've got your wisdom, you've got your tools, right? These tools, I was thinking of this before. These are the lessons that she's learned. You see the satchel? That's her tool belt. Remember I said all the pain and the suffering and the messages and everything that come forward because of that, the lessons learned, you put them in your tool belt to move forward. So you've got those tools. So you need to tap into those as you allow your soul to propel you moving forward. It's time to move forward. Don't conform. Don't conform to society. That's the brick wall behind you. Nope. You're moving forward away from that. This is where you go forward with innocent eyes like a child, like the Fool card in tarot. The Fool card isn't a fool. The Fool card just goes heart open, eyes wide open, ready to go, adventure forward, walking off the leap of faith cliff with a little dog next to her, the dog representing unconditional love, loyalty, faithfulness, protection. That's what goes with you, with your higher self and with spirit. You need to give yourself permission to live your life that you were born to live, to play, love, and to laugh and to enjoy yourself. You're going away from oppression here. Okay, and the next message, love this one. This is in the tarot. This is called the Lover's card, and it's harmony, my all-time favorite word. And you see these two. So this is speaking about a time of, and the number 6. Oh, I got to talk to you about the number 6, because the number 6 is talking about material concerns. And Spirit is saying, don't be worried about material concerns, money, anything to do with this material world even. That the worry lowers the effectiveness of even the prayers that you're asking for. So ask Spirit to help you lift your energy if you're nervous about finances, if you're nervous about housing, if you're nervous about even just making it out in the material world, because we are spirit creatures living this earthly life, right? But we are spirit creatures, and we have that connection that we can turn to. So we need to call on our team and say, help me out here. I'm a little, I don't want to be feeling these feelings of nerves. I'd rather be feeling these feelings of excitement, right? Let's call it excitement. So what they're also talking about is that there's a possibility of a very deep union. As you can see, these lovers here, they're very, very connected. And they're standing under what looks like like when a couple gets married. There's a union taking place, a merger, a partnership. And it's it's in the process of manifesting right now. It doesn't have to be lovers. It can be in other relationships. It could be business partnerships. It could be spiritual partnerships with you and your spiritual higher self, right? It doesn't always have to come from a sexual, physical aspect in that way. It could be a group, even an organization that you're merging with. Whatever it is, it's a merging. It's a union. It's a coming together. And it's time to make choices, just like because the Lover's card always talks about a fork in the road. So big choices in certain relationships. And you think about the bonds that you have. Are they bonds like this? Or are you coming from a place where you felt like you were in prison, right? Clearly you know where you're supposed to go. You're supposed to go to where there is love and acceptance and joy and happiness, not bitterness, anger, ridicule, or blame, right? So these are mirrors for you. Even the most difficult situations. This is a mirror. This is showing you what is it that I need to look at in myself in order to bring myself into harmony like this, right? So don't push it away. Pay attention and ask yourself, what am I learning from this relationship? What new qualities am I developing? Is this for my highest good? How can I make it stronger? Are we teaching one another? These two are clearly in sync. This one feels isolated and alone, right? She's walked off alone. So wherever that person came from, it wasn't in their highest good. Are the people empowering me and encouraging me to be all that I am? Right? There's a lesson that you need to get. Hopefully you have, because I believe that you have, or you're in the process of doing so, because this person is walking out alone. So clearly this person was not supported in the way that nourished her soul or his soul. And they're grabbing their tool belts, the lessons that they got. They're not going to hold on to anger or blame. They're not. They're going to take that, put it in their tool belt, and put it to use. And they're going to take their staff, and they're going to courageously move forward to a place of harmony that is waiting for them. Beautiful, beautiful message to start the day. Have a beautiful day, you guys. Love you.